National Pie Day is just around the corner, folks, and who better to celebrate than the nation's leader when it comes to sweet pies? Talking about Village Inn. John Christopher, Operations Director of Village Inn right here in New Mexico, back in our Builder Source kitchen. One of my favorite subjects. We've been talking about health, so I kind of feel guilty. But you know what? I'll feel guilty for a few minutes. Let's talk about some pies, John.
It's all in moderation, right?
That's right, moderation.
Yeah, moderation.
There you go. So what do we have today?
Well, we got our Fabulous Fruit pies, which means that these pies, when they go into our ovens, we cook them every morning, everything's raw ingredients. Okay. So all your starch is released. You got that crisp, firm, you know, that texture of the fruit is still there. So the apples still crunch. The rhubarb still has its texture. It's really, really good. And then they're also trans fat free. So they are a lot healthier than a lot of people would think.
Yeah, you would think. You think pies, you think overindulgent, but there are actually some healthy options here, and especially a couple of them. You got a rhubarb pie.
We got strawberry rhubarb pie. We've got a no sugar added apple pie. Okay. So it's just to start the sugar from the apple. So if you can eat an apple, you can eat that pie.
There you go. And I can eat an apple. I'm going to eat that apple pie is what I'm saying. So we've also got, and as you see here, we're not just talking pies today. You brought your Skillet along with you.
Right, right.
You guys have got some new options for entrees. So what are we making here?
Well, this is our Denver Skillet, and I'm not trying to jinx any football fans out there with Denver at all, but I just had to go with it today. But it's got our home fries. They're the sliced potatoes instead of the cubes. And it really goes well. It's got vegetables in it. It's got ham, mushrooms, onions, and bell peppers, and then we top it off with the eggs and then a queso cheese sauce. Okay. It really, really goes well.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, so we're going to taste that in just a moment. And yeah, when it comes to pies, we also have a couple new ones.
Yeah, so let's talk about these new pies. What's going on
So we've got our Blackberry Bavarian Bliss, which is Bavarian cream underneath the blackberries. And we also have our Blackberry Lattice pie, which is just this one here. So it's got the lattice on top, and then it has the fruit underneath. So that's really, really good. And then I had to bring one of my favorites, our chocolate raspberry. I just love raspberry.
Is this
and
one
that's
right
that guy right there.
This guy right here. Yeah, this color is fantastic. Just looking at that.
Yeah, so that's really good.
That's great. Well, of course, on top of all of the great food the Village Inn offers, you guys are also huge supporters of our community. So let's talk about our Sweet Returns program that you guys have.
Well, Sweet Returns, we're really excited with it because we've been really driving hard to help out the community. And Stephanie Peterson, my local store marketing coordinator, has been really busy. And she's meeting with schools and organizations, churches, a lot of youth groups. And they're taking our pies and making a huge percentage of profits for their organization. So what they do is they take their Sweet Return card and sell it to their neighbors, their friends, their grandma, their aunts and uncles, and they get to keep the money right away.
That's great. So and then it goes back to their organization.
It goes right back to their organization. So you know, we probably have, since school started, 20,000 cards out in kids' hands right now.
20,000 cards.
Yeah, and it's a nationwide program. So if you get a card here, you can send it to your grandma in Florida.
That's great.
And then you can take it to Village Inn.
That's great.
So it really works well.
That's fantastic. And so, you know, like you said, you're really putting a lot of that back into the community. And that's also really kind of tying everything in, making the community. I'm a big fan of organizations making our community smaller, making us, you know, a little more intimate. So this looks really good. Here it goes. As soon as this one is sunny side up.
Here we go. Yep.
Look
That's
at that
my son. He's a sunny side up kind of guy. Yeah.
All right.
He makes better sunny side up eggs than anybody I know.
That's fantastic. And of course, you guys also have an e-newsletter. Is that right? So
well, on our e-club, you're getting all the latest. So whatever the newest things are, if it's a new menu item, a specific coupon or a pie or anything really that's going on, you get it right away. And they also send you a coupon for your birthday.
Fantastic.
Not that they would remind anybody that they're getting older, but come on in. We're going to give you a free piece of pie.
Fantastic. Well, I think I'm going to dive into this, folks. We will be right back. Just very quickly, where are you? Have 7 locations in Albuquerque?
Seven in Albuquerque, and then we got a franchise community around us in Los Lunas.
Can I just
go right ahead. Los Lunas and Rio Rancho and down in Las Cruces, and then we also have a store up in Farmington. So,
that's great.
So we got quite a few stores around.
That's fantastic. We got links on our website at Village Inn. Come back, folks. We're not done yet. A little bit more in the show. Stick around.